Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading. I feel a lot of you are going to be finding this video when you need it. So if you are watching this video live, it's a very, very important video for you. And I feel like for the collective energy, so yesterday night we had a new moon, and that new moon was seriously powerful. And I was kind of meditating on what the message was going to be for today, and it was about letting go. And there's many layers to the message of letting go. So I really feel like this is going to be one of the most important videos I've ever made, because, life is not easy for most people. Life comes with its own challenges and ups and downs. So let's get right into the messages. I'm going to be pulling cards throughout the video. It's also an intuitive message, to be frank. So I have like 3 decks here that I may use from time to time. Okay, so the first card is the moon. Okay, so what I see right now in the energy for the collective for you is that there's going to be a lot of secrets, okay? A lot of things that were in the dark that are going to be coming to the light. The phrase, what's done in the dark comes to light, comes to my mind. So this is really about a clearing. Now look at that huge moon. Like that moon and the card symbolism is huge. Okay, and there's a Cancer, there's a bunch of wolves, there's fire, there's all this type of stuff going on in the card. So yes, Cancer season, for sure. That new moon we had, I believe, was in Cancer. So yeah, that's definitely the energy right now. Or whenever you watch this video, 3 of Cups upright, 8 of Cups reverse, okay? So I see a celebration. I see that there's some kind of accomplishment, or I kind of want to say milestone. This feels like a milestone to me. And there's something that you have fixated your mind on, okay, for quite a long time. And you're wanting to see this happen. It's something big, okay? This is definitely not something minuscule. This is something that you've put a lot of energy and hard work into. Now, before I turned on the video, I was getting the message that there is going to be some places, situations, and especially people that you may never talk to again, okay? May never see again. I was getting that for some reason with this reading. And it was a positive energy, though. It was not an energy of any type of sadness. This was an energy of like needing to progress forward, really needing to not get distracted, okay, by anything in the past that was holding you back from before, okay? Now, of course, I was prompted to look at the bottom of the deck, and we got the 3 of Swords. Okay, so that's self-explanatory. Yeah, so some kind of heartache, heartbreak, 2 of Cups, soulmate. In the rare case, could be twin flame if you believe in that, okay, or karmic, but it's some kind of bond, okay? Yeah, this is like your higher self telling you like something is not going to may not be completed in this lifetime the way that you saw it. And there's a need, this very well could be an ex for those of you who are trying to manifest an ex back. But it's like deep down, and your higher self is telling you to keep moving forward. And this also could be energy of your person saying, no, 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 I just want to hold on a little bit longer. I just want to stick around a little bit longer. But there's something about the fate and the destiny at hand that's saying, no, you need to move forward. You need to let go. So if you're not feeling this I definitely think could go vice versa, where your person is feeling this Knight of Swords reverse. Like they're kind of begging the universe, please, like give me in this person another chance. And it's like their guides are saying to them, no, like you're not the one, you're not it, you need to move forward. So I see like a beautiful cleansing energy here of like white light. I see a beautiful energy here that is going to be coming forth very, very soon into your life, if not already. I feel that it's going to be sweet and gentle and clearing. And maybe in the 3D, you could think that it's a tower moment, or that it's bad luck or a bad spell. But I feel like so strongly your spirit team is like saying to you, no, it's not. This is something that you had a lot of high hopes for. This is something that you were holding on so tightly. And the beautiful message that the universal energy wants to bring in right now is that whatever is meant for you, you don't have to toil for. You don't have to hold on so tightly, too tightly, where something is constrained, where something is choking. Let it flow, let it go, is what I'm really hearing. And it's a beautiful energy. And so for whoever this reading is for, whenever they come across it, you are really highly blessed and favored, because this is the kind of message right here that's going to put really hardworking people on the good path, the so-called successful path, and also a path of enlightenment. I think that there is just, looking at the cards here, there's this magnificent energy of realization, and maybe you haven't got it yet, but you're going to. You're going to. The Sun reverse. Yeah, so you could definitely feel like something went wrong, like there was bad luck, or I'm hearing somebody say someone took something from me. This could be anything, could be work, could be love, could be literally anything. And I'm hearing those of you say, they took this from me. They took this from me. And I feel like your spirit guides are saying, no, we didn't. Nobody did. If it was for you and meant to stay, it would. It would. And so it's totally time to look beyond the physical. It's totally time to look beyond the desire. Because here's the thing about desires. Desires don't always get met. And just because there's a desire for something does not mean that it's a need, a necessity, a critical need. A desire could be anything, and a desire can be based upon an accumulation of what society tells you, what your ego tells you. It doesn't mean that it is for your highest good. And so I feel Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords, I feel so strongly that the place that your guides are trying to get you to is for what's for your highest good. And so whatever is for your highest good may come in a different package, may be presented to you in a way that you did not see coming. Okay? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Is like, what is for your highest good is not always something that you necessarily want or need. So if you found yourself, the Lovers, cut the deck, the Lovers, King of Swords reverse, if you found yourself in a habitual season of being frustrated or angry or upset about something, I really feel like your spirit team is saying to you to recheck that. They're asking you to look at something a little bit closer and not with your ego, but with your third eye, okay? They're asking you to look at it from a higher perspective. And they're asking you to be honest, okay? Because staying in a toxic connection, a toxic relationship can and will break you down, okay? That is a very clear message that I'm getting here. It's like staying somewhere where your guides are trying to push you forward and away from something that is hurtful and turbulent and maybe even a little bit distraught, like makes you feel distraught. They're trying to help you. I feel like for this collective, they're trying to help you get on the right path. But there's something that you keep looking back at. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Like, this is the cards of manipulation and heartbreak. And this is not the energy that they want you to be in. They want you to be successful. Your team, your spirit team wants you to fly so high like an eagle. They want you to be so carefree and so happy. And I feel like your spirit team is saying to you, why don't you let us help you? Why don't you let us help you bring you to a point of ease, a point of relaxation? It's like you really have to ask yourself, with the Lovers card, you really have to ask yourself, what are you trying to force? Be honest, is there something in your life or a situation or person in your vicinity that you're trying to force? What are you trying to force that the universe is clearly not giving you? And instead of taking heed of the warning and the signs, there's an energy of those of you where you're turning back and you're bashing and you're angry and you're like demanding things to change. But that's not how energy works. That's not how energy flows. And I feel like your guides are so close to you, okay? They're so close to you. They're all around you. They love you. They want you to know this. And I feel like what they're saying is, we've blocked things that would have devastated you, okay? I really feel this Three of Cups is coming through so strong. It's like, I really feel like your guides are saying, we have blocked things out of your life that would have crippled you, that would have devastated you. And you're so caught up in your desires, you're so caught up in getting revenge, you're so caught up in woulda, shoulda, coulda, that you're not letting us show you why there's a delay, why there's blockages, why there's sickness and pain. Three of Swords, you know? And your spirit team wants to show you this in the upcoming days. Even today, they're saying, we want an opportunity to show you where you're going wrong and where you're placing your bets on things that really would backfire on you, would destroy your heart. Three of Swords. And we don't want you to entertain this anymore. This, for a lot of you, is a person, okay? It could be, you know, hard relations in family. It could be work. It could be a health sentence. It could be the law. It could be a lot of things. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is a person or people, okay, that your guides, I see here, are actively blocking. And there's something within you that will not let go, will not accept, okay, that you are on the wrong path. Your guides are saying to you that you are not where you were supposed to be. And that's why abundance was not flowing, because you are listening to the wrong people. You are hanging around the wrong people. You are getting caught up in this Seven of Swords character. The Seven of Swords character is a person who is highly deceptive and destructive and doesn't care who they hurt. The Seven of Swords is the energy of a person, place, or thing or situation that will stop at nothing, okay, until they get what they want. And they don't care if you're sucked dry like a vampire, you know, feeding off human bodies. They don't care if they destroy everything in sight to get to what their motive is. And I feel so strongly that there's a lot of you that were around vultures, for lack of a better word or lack of a better term. You were around a vulturous situation. And like a lamb to prey, you were in the midst of this. You were in the midst of this and didn't know. Okay. They're saying that they're bringing you out, okay? What they're saying, this is so beautiful. What they're saying is they are bringing you out. They're taking you out of the devil's claw as a metaphor, okay? They're taking you out of this because there is such beautiful energy and abundance that is waiting for you, and they want you to experience that. They don't want you to experience lack. They don't want you to experience confusion. They don't want you to experience any more heartbreak and heartache. They want you to experience the joy of life, the beauty of life. And, you know, the way that you can know if this reading is for you is that for too long, okay, for too long, you have felt like you were in a cave, like you were in a cage, like there was these invisible forces, these invisible walls, steel bar poles, keeping you inside, keeping you down. And, you know, it could be physical for others of you in a different way, or it could literally be a metaphor. It could literally be a metaphor. Like, That Three of Swords energy is clearing. I love it. That Three of Swords energy is clearing. That heartache that you feel, that pain that you feel, it's going away. It's going away. And there's those of you where you could have had pain for, I'm hearing 15 years, 15 years, 15 months. Yeah, something that has been ongoing, and now it's gonna stop. Now it's gonna stop. And when you heal and when you move on, you're not gonna see this coming. You're gonna wake up one day so refreshed, so happy that you're really not gonna see it coming. You're really not. And I see here that your spirit guides, aka your spirit team, your guardian angels, right now are hedging a beautiful fence full of light and crystal and loving energy around you. So let's take a deep breath in and out. I'm going to do this 3 times. In, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in slowly. Hold it, breathe out. Because your spirit team is working. Those of you who work with your ancestors, they're working, okay? And they're really getting rid of all these blockages. Okay, I hear them saying that there is those of you where you've not allowed yourself to cry. You've not allowed yourself to cry. And your guides are saying, why? Why are you not allowing us to help you cleanse? We're trying to bring it up and out of you. We're trying to help you make space. But you see, you're holding on so tightly. This could have been something that happened years ago for others of you. And it's like you won't let it go. You know, I'm hearing somebody say, I refuse to let go. Because maybe you've gotten so used to this pain. You've gotten so used to feeling so low. And it feels to me like your guides are trying to show you a different way of life. And you're fighting like hell. Because maybe the love that you had for this situation or person was so strong that you don't want to give it up. But I feel like your guides are saying, let us take it from here, okay? Let us take it from here. All the people who wronged you, all the people who lied on you, all the people who promised you something and failed miserably. Why dim your light for this? Why let this take your life, your life force, your vitality. Why allow this? They want you to allow love, okay? Allow love. They really want you to take in the love that they're pouring on you. And the way that you can know and feel that this is your reading is you're going to feel that love vibration, okay? The frequency is going to increase. You could feel emotional. You know, you could feel a need to cry. It could be a whole range of things that you're going through. Could go from bitterness and sadness to extreme joy, extreme peace, and then back down again, because your body is adjusting. And especially if you're clearing out years and years of karma and pain, your body needs to adjust. Your body needs to adjust to this. So step one is allowing. You've got to allow them to help you. It goes beyond if you believe in God or not. It goes beyond if you think that life is fair or not. It goes beyond all of this. This is about feeling supported. Feeling supported. And there could be those of you where you haven't felt supported in a very long time. And now it's like the scales of justice are being balanced. Now it feels like, as I'm reading the cards, that it's all gonna work out. And maybe you've been in such a low place for so long that it's hard to have hope. You know, you could be afraid. Vice versa, your person as well, but you could be so afraid. But you need to let go. You need to experience happiness. You need to experience what true peace and support feels like. You've not experienced that, is what I see here. You've not experienced this. And this is what's holding you back. You're living life in the shadows. You're living life in the energy of what could have been. And that's what's stopping your progress. That's what's holding you back. Where this new path before you may not be something that I'm hearing you've had in mind. The wheels are turning in your favor. You've got to receive that, okay? The wheels are turning in your favor. And they want you to keep going. They want you to keep knowing that there is better. You know, what I'm looking at in these cards is I see a lot of water. I see a lot of water in the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Moon, okay? The Moon is a major arcana card. Okay, so the Moon and the Sun reverse. The Moon upright, Sun reverse. These are two major arcana cards. And what I'm seeing is that water is very healing. Yes, water is very healing. So however that works for you, how you use water, how you use cleansing agents, you need to get back into that. Because I'm seeing somebody here like sprinkle some kind of herb. This looks like rose petals to me. I'm hearing hibiscus, something like that. Hibiscus flower, rose. And I'm seeing somebody like spread this out in a bathtub. And then what it's showing me is like, this is something that you haven't done in a really long time. You could have had a ritual, a way of harnessing or controlling energy that was working really in your favor. I see over here. This feels like a very distant past to me. You were doing something that kept you alive, kept you energized, and you stopped doing it. For some reason, you stopped doing it. And they're like, why did you stop? This is what was keeping you above water. Above water. This is what was helping you press forward in your life. And for some strange reason, this feels like you miscalculated. You were not aware of what you were letting go. So by focusing on the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, you are giving your energy to the wrong things. You are giving your energy to habitual liars. And I feel like whether you realized or not, I don't think you did realize, you are like giving your energy to the past. The past. And it's like I see your guide saying loud and clear, the past is gone. The past is not coming back. And you're living for today, for tomorrow. That's what I'm hearing. Living for today and the tomorrow. And they're saying, you don't get to decide. You don't get to decide this. And that could have been the mistake. They're like, the way the world, the way the ecosystem, the way that life is designed is to be in a constant state of change, a constant new cycle, new beginning, and to carry what's long gone into your future is self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. They really need you to understand this. Hearing Raphael, Zachiel, Ezekiel. Someone's last name could be Johnson. Someone's last name here that needs to hear this message, their last name is Johnson. Begins with a J. Johnson. It's time to let go. They're saying your health is in question. Your health is in question. You already know. Allow love. Your health is in question. And it's only because of the stress. It's only because you're living in today with the burdens of yesterday. Living in today with the burdens of yesterday. So when we unknowingly turn back and give our attention to things that has already happened, we rob our future. We rob our health. We rob our peace. We rob our focus. There has been some terrible, terrible things that I feel some of you have went through. And there could have been a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of sorrow behind this, I see here. You know, maybe being harder on yourself than you should. Like, that is a message I see here, and for everybody. There's an energy here. It's like, it's giving me Virgo energy. I'm getting Virgo energy from this. It's definitely an energy of like being so hard on yourself to the point where you hate yourself. There's somebody watching where it's like you hate yourself. And not many people know. You're not very vocal about this, but when you're alone and you look in the mirror, you hate yourself. And your guides are saying, what benefit is that to you? How does this benefit you? If you feel like the world hates you, people betrayed you, people turned their back on you, you know, left you for dead, how does this help when you look in the mirror and you don't even like what you see? So you have to pour into yourself. You know, the Eight of Cups is famously shown for all the cups on the floor, all the cups on the floor, spilled and knocked over. And it's like, you need to forget about these cups, man. This also feels like alcoholism, some kind of addiction. And it's you see what it is? It's a comfort zone. It's a comfort place. That's what I'm getting. This is like comfort to you, to those who resonate. It's also time to let that addiction go. You know, get that pesky little demon off your shoulder, you know. It's time to be what you know you're supposed to be. For those who resonate with that message, you know you're supposed to be healthy. You know you're supposed to be happy. You know that it's possible. We're not talking about a fake happiness, a fake smile. We're talking about like genuine bliss, where no matter what bad news, what's going on at work, you know, what's going on with your kids, it's like no matter what's happening around you, you're solid, you're good, and you're going to take care of business, right? You're going to get things done. It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of energy that you're going to be stepping into. They're saying, don't care about what it looks like now. Don't focus your energy on what you think it looks like, because here's the thing, constantly putting your eyes and your focus on things that you think could hurt you does nothing for you. Even if you're being precautious, it's like they're asking you to look at things from a different perspective. They want you to look at your life and yourself from a different perspective. They are not guaranteeing to you that it will be easy. They're not going to make fake promises to you. Okay, they're not. But this is where you're at. And this is where you need to go. I'm hearing them say, you've got to get honest with yourself about who you really are and what you really want. Stop wearing a mask. Stop living a lie. If you want something, go and get it. If you want to change something, make that change. Don't wait for someone to give you the green light because they may never come. Okay? That's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful message. Thank you, universe. This is a time of clearing. This is a time of rejuvenation. And you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much better. Oh my God. You are. Yeah. I wanted two. Two came out. Let's see what this says. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Wow. Some powerful energy here. Death card reverse. Eight of Swords upright. Eight of Swords upright. Death card reverse. See, the past. That's what's blocking everything up. Is this past energy. Eight of Swords. This past energy that's trying to have you stuck. Are you willing to let go? Are you willing to say goodbye? Are you willing to choose yourself over the naysayers? Are you willing to step into your destiny? Are you truly willing? Are you ready to do this? Because what's on the other side is incredible. You know, after all this pain, all this disappointment, all these health troubles, legal troubles for some of you, and it could be in regards to this person, vice versa. Like, what's on the other side of all this pain is so beautiful, like, so amazing. But in order to step into that, you've got to leave something behind. You've got to, and I wouldn't even say leave behind. I want to correct that. Not leave behind, because leave behind would entail that there was something to collect. There's nothing to collect from the past, okay? I want to make that very clear. This reading is saying there's nothing that you needed to collect from the past. You did not miss anything. So if you've been sitting here saying to yourself, I need to go back, I need to, you know, do this, do that. This reading is saying no, you don't. That's just a hindrance to you, actually. That's just a hindrance to you. You need to move forward, okay? Get out of your human psyche, human nature for a little bit and go into your spirit body for me. Go into your spirit body, go into your higher self, okay? And look down and ask yourself, are you willing to put up with this? And a lot of you are going to say, no, I'm not. I may have loved this person. I may have wanted something differently to go down. I may have been so hurt by these hurtful words, these hurtful things that this person or situation inflicted on me, but I'm not going to let it stop me from being happy now and from being happy and to be happy for the future. That's the turning point that I need you to cross right now, is where you get to a point where you say, I'm not going to keep turning my head to the past. I'm not going to keep having my head down in guilt and shame because of the past. That is a waste of your time. Is that all the messages? I feel it is. It is. Okay, so much love to you all. As you know, with the energy exchange, thumbs up if you're new, subscribe. It shows me that you have received the message, okay? And if you feel connected to receive enlightenment from this channel, please subscribe and thumbs up. For others of you, this may be a video, a message video that you need to listen to, okay, more than once to really let it seep into your subconscious that you're moving forward, and there needs to be more trust, okay? Maybe you don't have the relationship with your spirit team. Maybe you don't have that hookup. Maybe you haven't found any kind of strategy on how to pray or call upon something that can help you, or even yourself, like your own strength. Maybe you haven't got to that point. But I feel like for majority of you, like 80% of you, you're at that point right now. And they're asking you to step out in faith and to make a different future for yourself. And that's going to require some work. It's not going to require, rainbows and Skittles. It's going to require you to look at the perpetual thought patterns and behavior that is keeping you stuck, and having the courage to bust through all of that. All of the negative things they said about you, all the hurtful things they did to you. It's like being able to still look at that and say, no more, goodbye, bon voyage. And that is what's going to propel you into a better tomorrow. You're going to wake up feeling so much better. So let it go. Let it go. Connect with your spirit team and ask your spirit team for any additional messages. Namaste. Bye.